Well, she's gone from performing in front of packed arena crowds to building her own brand from the ground up. Now she's sharing her entrepreneurial journey on a reality TV series, 60-Day Hustle. Joining us now, Charlotte business owner Brittany Caldwell. Good morning, Brittany.
Good morning.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. I guess first of all, let's just talk about what inspired you to go ahead and launch Brazee.
So Brazee was my brainchild that I turned to life based on the fact that my life went from sunup to sundown, and I was always caffeinated, never hydrated. So that was my number one saying. And so bringing something to life that had caffeine, hydration, as well as the recovery BCAAs, that was the three drinks I always had in my hand. And so I wanted to put it into a can, and that was the birth of Brazee.
How inspiring is it to know going from that idea to now seeing everything going on?
It's been the journey that I never knew was as challenging as it is. But people say that you've got the learning curve of life. Building this brand has been like scaling a building sideways with like just a rope. But it's been very empowering to know that I can take something from idea to actual reality. And seeing the cans in my hands the first time was probably one of those moments where I was just like, oh my goodness, this is really real life.
And when we talk about this, one of the things that I totally admire about you is you share a lot on social media. You've built up a following. I mean, you're telling people about everything from R&D to even sometimes late at night when you're putting sleeves on the cans. I mean, and everything else. How has that translated with other aspiring business owners? Do you hear from them a lot?
I love connecting with other business owners, and that's one of the reasons why I started sharing my story, because the journey and the process behind brand building is such a thing that you don't really know about the product side of life until you get into it. And so helping inspire other entrepreneurs and working together and saying, well, I know this person who could help you there, or I know this person who could help you learn this part. And so being able to learn from different people is part of why sharing the journey has been like a really big benefit for me building Brazee.
And what about the customers? Because I mean, I know that you look at some of those comments and you share a lot when customers receive things. What about those customers? How great is that?
It's so impactful to get customer feedback kind of in real time because of how much I share behind the scenes. It also gets a lot of buy-in from them to understand that I'm just a baby brand owner trying to do something here. And so I get a lot of support from people that I don't know because of how much of the journey that I've shared. So I'll continue to do that because I like to rally my Brazee crew.
Yeah, and I mean, and they also get to see you with the late night dinners. You still eating dinner standing up? I got you.
Yeah, I did it last night, as a matter of fact.
Well, let's talk about this. You've been flying all over the place, and this week was the premiere of 60-Day Hustle. Talk a little bit, first of all, just about the experience and how that came about.
So 60-Day Hustle has been quite the journey, learning from the different mentors that the show brought on and being out in LA and just being in an environment where there's so many other entrepreneurs who are also experiencing some of the things like the manufacturing woes, like all of that. It was very uplifting. I learned an awful lot going through the red carpet experience, talking to other mega brand founders. So, I mean, the CEO or the co-founder of Health Aid Kombucha was one of the mentors that was also there. So getting involved with those types of people and having them have my back when I need help. And it's just, I don't know, an experience that I never knew existed until someone reached out to me saying, you should apply for this show. And I said, okay.
Well, we're not going to give too much away, of course, but when you look at this, do you think that it helped with your leadership style or how now you're moving forward being on 60-Day Hustle?
The hustle was very challenging, and that's what got me to some of the big partnerships and brand announcements that I'm going to have coming soon because of basically the gas that lit the fire. Talking to the FBI negotiator, the way he taught us how to negotiate business deals and things like that, going into business-to-business transactions, because at the end of the day, getting Brazee on the shelves is going to be one of the biggest things that will help project the brand forward. But having those conversations were challenging for me because I didn't know anyone who knew how to coach me to get better at them. So being in 60-Day Hustle and learning that, the brand's about to do a little number. I feel it. We've got some cool announcements coming soon.
And this is so cool. And like you said, and you're still finding time to teach dance. You went back to the alumni thing with the honeybee. So you're doing it. Thank you so much for